very, very proud of this team and what you showed. The thing that you have to understand is this is our turn. This team is going to do some special things this season. Go out and play Maryland basketball, right? You play harder, you play more confident, and you have a ton of fun. I believe in you! I believe in you! Each and every one of us has to step up tonight. Got to go out and show them what kind of team we're going to be.
Rebound! Let's go! Let's go!
This is the Washington Post, and it's just an article saying how we haven't reached the Sweet 16 in 14 years.
Picture of Lang.
Lang is screaming. She looks very evil, scary being.
If I didn't know Crystal, it kind of looks like she's like taunting the girl from St. John's.
That's me getting a little hype. I looked a little crazy. It's looking crazy and deranged.
You would think she's crazy. You would think she's kind of mean, you know, just one of those players on the court that nobody really wants to be around. But, you know, that's not her. She's the nicest girl ever. She's like, it's part of the story. I think just her sense of, yeah, that's her, like, just her soft side, like her sense of humor. I just don't think that this really shows that part of her. She wouldn't do anything to harm a soul. She gets excited and things like that on the court, but I mean, you know, she's not the type of player who's going to go out taunting other teams and taunting other players and things like that.
I'm nothing like that. Like, I'm silly. Like I'm not a mean person at all. Like, I come off me because I don't smile too much when I first meet people, but that's not me at all.
I remember when I first met Lang, I thought she was the most serious person ever. And then I really got to know her. She's like one of the funniest people I know and like one of the best people I know. So her first impression definitely isn't what Lang's really like.
Not intimidating like she is in this picture at all. But you know, once you're on the floor, I mean, you have to have that split personality, so she kind of carries both. And this definitely highlights that other side.
I mean, it shows how much emotion and heart that she does play with. I think that's something that we need this far in our season to advance further, you know, to our goals of a national championship.
Please welcome the Baylor Lady Bears.
Baylor, defending national champions. I know that they lost like 70% of their offense. Coach B let us know that they lost 70% of their offense, but not to let that fool us because their defense is, you know, almost perfect. They had Sophia Young.
They have an All-American Sophia Young that everybody knows about.
For those who don't know, she's All-American, was a contender for National Player of the Year. She's probably the most athletic player in the league right now. She has a lot of facets to her game that just make her amazing. My job is to contain Sophia Young. Having that defensive assignment is going to be pretty special because I know the team's going to count on me to play defense, and that's how we're going to win the game.
Kim, can you talk about, you talked about how young Maryland is. Can you talk about the experience factor? They haven't been here. This is your third year in a row. Can that play a factor at this point?
Could it down the stretch maybe make you relax a little bit as a coach that Sophia has been in this situation before and maybe they don't have one? Maybe so, but it's not going to win a basketball game for you. Maryland is the 2 seed, and let's not forget that. They're supposed to win the game. We're the underdog, and we've got a battle on our hands. We're going to have to bring our A game to compete with them.
We're defending national champions, and we're just going to need to come out and play.
They hold that title right now, and so in order for us to, to beat them, we have to come out and play like national champions.
Night before a game, I'm thinking that, I don't want to go home. That's what I'm thinking. Night before a game, I'm thinking I don't want to go home.
Don't think about the game. I'm not thinking about the game right now. I'm just, enjoying the surroundings, enjoying my teammates right now. I'm enjoying it, and I can't wait to go on that sky ride thing again, and just to see New Mexico like at sunset, because I think that'd be really nice.
I don't like this. Do you see how high we have to go up? I don't like that. I'm not liking this, Jordan. Not liking it.
We just left a base elevation of 6,559 feet, and we are headed up to the top elevation, which is 10,378 feet. It's going to take us about 15 minutes to get to the top.
Exciting, but a little scary. I wasn't really, I don't think I realized what we were getting ourselves into. Incredibly awesome. I mean, just the higher we went, what you could see down in the valley, but we were up there pretty high.
It is beautiful. I'm a little scared. I'm leaving.
Just a lot of fun. Then we went on and had a team meal up at the highest point, and it was cold, lots of snow, ice, and but had a great time together, sharing dinner together. How can you not be excited? You know, this team is ready, they're confident, and they're ready to go out and prove something.
The much anticipated matchup between the Terrapins and the Bears. And these two teams have never met. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, we join you from the pit.
We're about to play Baylor, the Sweet 16, for the right to play in the Elite 8. The mood in here is pretty chill. Nobody's overly excited.
Hangman, yeah, that's our new tradition. We started off because we were bored out of our minds in the locker room, and then we started making up words like respect and beat Baylor and win or go home.
Win or go home, yeah, good call. Good call. That was sharp.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
You are going to have so much confidence and so much swagger tonight that they're going to think you're the defending national champions. Go take care of business.
Beat Baylor, 1, 2, 3.
Beat Baylor!
Let's go.
Inside right away to Langhorne. They're playing her straight up, and she goes right around the defender to Langhorne. Cuts nicely. She's got all 4 points. Tolliver for 3, in and out. Crystal Langhorne 6, Baylor nothing.
You know, when we start off the game like that, when Lang just comes off money and dominating, that just gives everybody else confidence.
Lang was obviously our go-to player. I mean, she's unbelievable, and they were playing her one-on-one the whole time.
I play her one-on-one, definitely. She's impossible to guard, like literally impossible.
Crystal was spectacular. I mean, just came with a ton of energy, was ready to lead this team and refused to lose. And I mean, she just brought so much to the table tonight. And I thought her teammates were so unselfish, giving her the ball and letting her work. And they saw the game plan, that she wasn't being doubled, and just let her go to town.
She came out just with fire, like, you know, just, I don't know. Lang is just playing the best basketball of her life right now.
Crystal Langhorne is just killing it. 22 points, 10 for 13.
Whenever, you know, Lang makes a big move, you see that face. I guess it's soon going to be her signature face.
I love the face, because that means good things are happening.
She deserved to make the face tonight. She was just phenomenal.
I think that face just gives us a lot of energy too, especially at the beginning of the game, and when somebody gets hyped, all your teammates get hyped, and the other team doesn't get hyped. So I mean, it's a big momentum for the team.
She is just a beast. Like, if she's not an All-American, I don't know what is.
So now Maryland, 0.6 of a second left, so you do have time to catch the ball and shoot the ball.
Actually, the play was to pass to Ashley, and Ashley chucks it. And as I'm getting the ball, Walsh goes, throw it to Lang!
Saw that the one girl was going with Crystal. They only sent one back with her, and just was telling Crystal to go post.
Lang, go post up, Crystal! Go post up!
I was just standing at half court like, Ash is gonna check up a shot. Coach Walsh was like, go to the block. I'm thinking in my head like, I'm not getting a pass. And then Shay threw it and it came right to my hands. I'm just like, oh, and it just went in, and I'm like, that's Coach Walsh and his genius thinking.
Honestly, I just threw it up, and Lang made a great catch and scored it.
I think that just like topped off the whole game. After she threw that pass and Lang finished that layup, I knew we were winning the game.
Lang got 30.
Yo, Shay, beautiful pass, yo. That was a beautiful pass.
It was right into her hands. Yeah, how many did Lang got? She got 20.
Lang got 30.
She got 20, don't you?
Let's say she got 20.
At least 20.
Lang got all our points about 6.
Way to pass me the ball, guys.
That's Lang, and she's very humble. She doesn't like to take credit and stuff. That's Lang. That's what I love about Lang.
We're going to have a new national champion this year as Baylor goes down.
It just feels great.
A huge step forward. I mean, obviously, to continue to keep making the steps that we have in terms of rebuilding this program. Obviously, the recognition you receive, you just beat the defending national champions in Baylor. I mean, just it's unexplainable to say, you know, what this means for our program. It's just unimaginable. I tell you what was most special about that win is we did it together, did we not? Unselfishly, you know, we understood the game plan. I mean, you executed it to perfection.
Lang dominated inside and out. Shay, you know, she played defense, got some charges, knocked down shots. Marissa, she made good offensive decisions, you know, knocking down shots and penetrating the basketball. Harp, you know, Harp played like Harp.
Harp was playing defense as usual, playing great defense. You know, Sophia Young went 11 for 25.
Jade, her defense was great.
KT passing and also hitting big shots. Ashley also hit big shots and boxed out big time like she usually does. And Orly came in and played big minutes, and so did Shar. And that's our team. We have a team right here.
Every player, every coach, every support staff has a piece in this, and I think that's what truly makes it special, is to sit and to observe and watch this team to see what this young team has grown into.
We are going to the Elite Eight.
It feels great to be in it. It's, you know, something we've all always wanted to be in, and, you know, now that we're finally in it, we're ready to continue making strides and winning games. Can't get too crazy, you know. The more confident and composed that we stay, the better. That's what got us here, so that's what we'll continue to do.
Not overjoyed. I mean, since the whole time, since day one, what has been our goals, and it's a national championship. So if we win that, you'll see a lot of joy. And until then, we're not going to be satisfied. We're going to be happy for a day, but not satisfied.
I think, you know, we're excited, but we know we still have steps to go. We're not satisfied right here, and we need to go even further. That's why, you know, you don't see as much excitement as you probably would expect.
I think you see, obviously, everybody involved. I mean, everybody savoring and soaking in and enjoying the moment. And you see with staff and players and managers and coaches, I mean, everybody just taking it all in and savoring the win together.
It's Ashley, take the point. This is a ball. Stay down low. The opposite post comes through. This person will spot up and try to sneak. Again, this will be 5, 21, or 15, and they're going to sneak around. Wait for you to look there or help.
Team off to a big victory, sending the Final Four.
See it on ESPN, at least it's not on the other channel that you don't get.
Brittany, I took this last year.
Guys, there's a little bit of a stomach flu going around the Maryland squad, including their point guard, Christy Tolliver. How much do you think that's going to affect how Maryland plays tonight?
I think it's just going to help Maryland stay loose and help them keep their focus.
We need to focus on this game and get to the Final Four right here, because we're not going to lose because of the virus.
You suck it up. They didn't practice today. They are ready to do what they believe their destiny is, and that's be a Final Four team.
Let's go to the Final Four, ladies.
I'll tell you, this team has done a lot of firsts this season, have we not? We've done a ton of firsts. Well, I'll tell you what. I can't think of a better way than to be the first team to cut down the nets tonight and be the first team into the Final Four. Here we go, baby.
Yeah! That's the 50% three-point shooter, Julie Larson.
They live and die by their three-point shot, and they were making some pretty big ones there.
But Crystal Langhorne, only 2 shots and 4 points for the Terps as they head up the ramp. The Utes only down 2.
Let's go.
Guys, we were so excited against Baylor. I know we're sick and all that stuff, but that's not an excuse. We still got to come out with the same intensity that we came out with against Baylor. Like, we got to be excited to make plays.
Christy Tolliver, swish. Swish, swish, swish.
I mean, I was just feeling, I don't know.
Renewed energy as Tolliver has taken over this game with Kim Smith.
I was just chucking them, praying they were going in.
Way downtown.
I mean, can words describe that? I mean, she felt so bad and played so great.
Thorburn going to take it right at Coleman, and she's fouled! 7.8 seconds left to go. The senior from Hamilton, Ontario, misses it.
I was so glad that girl missed that free throw. I was on the bench, clenched arms with a heart. I was like, oh my God, I can't watch, I can't watch.
She ties it up, but Maryland has 7.8 seconds left to win it and go to Boston. Tolliver, crazy shot, in and out. Duran, no, we're going overtime.
And overtime is our time. I mean, once it was overtime, it was like, basically, it was like, I can't even explain it.
Oh, good cut to the basket by Duran.
Like, we find sixth gear. I mean, we'd like rip through the gear thing and like create a gear.
But a rebound to Harper.
Harper in overtime was very big. She came out, she might not have played the best game that she had wanted to in the first 40 minutes, but she came out in overtime and really put us up.
Maryland is headed to the Final Four. Hear the turtle. They're coming to Boston. We're going to Boston! We're going to Final Four.
You just want to see me with the net? Me post for the net?
You got one more? You're gonna hurt your athletic director.
It's a little heavy, but hey, I'll hold it. What do you think?
Boston, we going. Boston, we going. Boston, we going. Boston, we going. Boston.
Well, we played at BC earlier in the year, and Coach B took us to the arena to show us where we kind of wanted to end up at the end of the year.
Boston God.
We thought, if you guys haven't figured it out by now, that we would take you where the Final Four is going to be played this year.
Now we're kind of going back there, and we're not going to see it on ice anymore. It's going to be a basketball court.
It did suck the ice was there because I really wanted to see the Boston Four, you know, being, you know, such tradition and such a great place. But just to see the banners at least also was great, and just to be there and to be going back is even better.
It's weird because we always hoped that we were going to Boston. We always talked about going to Boston, but like actually making it a reality is just something totally different. Getting there is a lot easier said than done, to say the least. And now that we did it, it's like, huh.
It just means a lot. We made goals at the beginning of the year, and we made, and you know, we accomplished them. We're going to Boston, and the Final Four is the biggest stage in women's basketball, and we're just excited to be going there.
The feelings that are going through me right now, going to Boston in a few days, you can't compare. You couldn't imagine anything like what's going on in my head right now. So. It's so real, and I'm just, you know, enjoying every moment of it. I can't wait to be back. You know, it's kind of the mentality that we had. You know, that's where we wanted to be come April, and you know that's where we're going. So we're fulfilling our goals.
We're just like, wow, Boston, you know, kind of like the end of the rainbow.
With North Carolina, we know so much about them, having played them twice in our conference play. I mean, I know our kids are hungry. We're the only team in the country that's beat them.
3 seconds remaining. 2, 1. Newman hoists it on. It goes! Oh my goodness!
Well, UNC was big because they'd never lost at home. I mean, we always like to give it to Carolina. I mean, it's just one of those rivalries that that's a heavy rivalry.
So, you know, I think this team is going to have a ton of confidence, knowing that we let that one slip away in conference play.
We feel that, you know, we didn't play our best basketball in the ACC tournament.
The high-octane point guard down the lane, splits a double, puts it up, and good. An impressive tournament for the University of Maryland, just not enough in the end. Repeat championship for the University of North Carolina.
We're 1-1 with them, and we'd really like to redeem ourselves and get another stab at it.
It'll be a great rematch. I mean, we lost to them in the ACC championship, and we learned a lot from that game. We knew that we lost the game because of our rebounding and because of our defense. Definitely looking forward to that rematch.
I feel as though we're returning to greatness.
Right now, it feels like an all-time high. I mean, since early 90s. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat, a lot of tears, but I mean, it's all paying off right now.
Coach B did a great job, you know, getting this program back to where it used to be, and I think it's going to continue to do great things in the years to come. We're not at our peak right now. There's still many more things that, you know, we can achieve as a team.
The state of the program of Maryland women's basketball is extremely bright, and to see that this team exceeded every expectation that was out there, except for themselves. I mean, it shows you what it takes to be a team. I mean, to be able to have that will and to know that you're going to fight for each other through the good times.
And they finally, guys, defeat the Duke Blue Devils. What a victory for Maryland.
Through the bad times.
Shay, it doesn't come down to that last play, honey.
It's pretty frustrating. Losing to anyone is pretty frustrating.
Fulfilling Coach B's dream and like believing that it was going to be made, and no one really thought it would happen this fast, and I think we're on the up and up from here. I don't think we can ever look back. This team is a bunch of fighters, competitors, and warriors, and I don't see us looking back at all.